I joined the army in 2005 as a fresh-faced 17-year-old. Never left home before, so it was quite an anxious and but exciting time. One of my most notably proud experiences in the army was I was the senior sergeant of the regiment before I left the military. This consisted of being the lead sergeant for Operational London Bridge. So that gave me a great honour and exposure to spend a lot of time with Queen Elizabeth II. So I managed to meet and greet her plenty of times. So that was a real honour.
How was your transition, and what support do you feel was most helpful along the way or at that time?
My transition from the military to civilian life was really difficult. Being a soldier was all I knew from adulthood.
Right.
So it was kind of all I knew from 17 years of age. So I found it really difficult to transition and adapt from being a soldier to civilian. The help I got through the CTP was absolutely phenomenal. I don't think I would be where I was today if it wasn't for the CTP process.
You were introduced to me via the CTP Assist program, a program that's operated through the Forces Employment Charity. You mentioned some of the support. What support was particularly valuable to you? And was there anything that had a significant impact in your mind?
I think the most beneficial impact was helping me through interviews. I was seeking a work-life balance when I left the army for family reasons. So I had a few different jobs before I started the one that I'm in now. But through the CTP process, I became a HGV driver, which helped me leave the army with at least a job, because I was really concerned about providing for my family and leaving the army and not having a job to keep a roof over my head. So that was really helpful to leave the army with a job. Once I kind of got bored of that and knew it wasn't a longevity, that job, I went back to the CTP jobs board, and that's where I found being a crane operator for Dewsons, and I applied through the jobs board, and that's what got me an interview, and they were really happy and called me back an hour later and offered me the job there. But again, it just didn't fit my work-life balance that I was craving, and I did that job, the crane operating job, for about 6 months whilst I was applying for the Southeastern. So it took a while to get through with Southeastern, so at least I continued working until I was offered the job, and then the rest is history.
Can you elaborate on your current role? I think it's very impressive.
Yeah.
Considering you left service just over a year ago, you've had 2 jobs in between, and hopefully this one ticks boxes for you.
Yeah, so I'm currently the station manager for South Eastern Railway. It's been an absolutely phenomenal journey since I started in January. The training that they've given me, they really welcomed me as a family, and they said something that stuck with me in the interview, because I was seeking that work-life balance. I wasn't going to settle for anything less than being able to go home to my children every night. And they said that they were a family, and I'd heard that previously in another interview, and that wasn't quite true. So I left the previous job role because they didn't keep to their word in the interview. So it was really nice that this company that has helped me a lot, really given me everything I was searching for when I left the army.
How would you describe the impact of the support that you've had through the Forces Employment Charity? What impact has that had on you overall?
Life-changing. I generally feel if it wasn't for Clive's help, I wouldn't be where I am today. Your excellence and your persistence. I was calling you at all hours of the day, and you went above and beyond.
So what advice would you give to anyone that was in your position just over 2 years back? What would you say about the resources and utilising the support that's available through the Forces Employment Charity?
to just use what's there. If you don't use it, then it's not going to benefit you. The stuff is there to help you progress and help you transition. And the stuff that they have on offer is absolutely brilliant. So even when you're starting to think this isn't working, they're not helping, keep trying, and you will get there.